design because they do have a lot of work to do.
This is pretty tight.
Yes, sir.
I noticed one of the items on down there is they're doing final seeding there in December. And that's gonna be kind of late in the year.
Yes.
I'd be surprised if you get much come up.
No, generally if you seed that late, they'll have to come back and reseed the whole site.
I kind of plan on that.
So, there might be some parts closer to the road or where they're not necessarily, where they're storing dirt where they can seed, but the 20-acre pad will probably be pretty tight.
If any of it's ready to go by October, that'd be a good time to hit it. Once you get past Veterans Day, it's just waste.
You can't count on a quote-unquote warm summer or warm fall into winter.
Indeed.
So, need to discuss 2 contract change orders. So the EDA approved on April 16th the original contract of 2797, and the first change order is for $6,978.60. Let me bring that up. And what that is for is the streetlights. So we estimated the streetlights to be $40,000 in the contract. They came back at $46,978. So the contractor is not charging us any, I guess, additional monies other than what they have to pay. So the first one's, it's more of a, it's a legal requirement, so we can change our purchase order. And then on the second change order, when they were doing the review on the May 30th, they discovered that a manhole had been left out of the project. While the design for the actual pipe was in, the manhole design was not. So the contractor came back with an additional $6,798. So the total after the 2 change orders is $2,810,765. So roughly about 12,000 increase, 13,000 increase.
Was this the only manhole that was in the line?
That was it. There was 2 of them.
Okay, I thought
They missed one.
No.
Yeah. So
the spacing between it necessitated another manhole.
So again, not a huge expense, but since the EDA owns the land, they have to approve the change orders for the contract. So there is in your packet, there is a resolution to approve for the change orders.
All right, so we'll need a motion to approve these 2 change orders. They're combined in this resolution. And to me, they look pretty straightforward, but anybody have any questions about it?
I move to approve the resolution.
Okay,
Second.
we have a motion, we have a second. We have a motion to second to approve this resolution. And all those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Resolution's approved, and we'll sign this application.
All right, broadband update is the last item. I'll let Carly go over that. Let's pull it up.
So on May 30th, Gigabee made their first connection in Shawsville in Batty 2021. So they're treating this individual as a test customer and providing them with free service due to plan interruptions as they test the network and continue to splice in that area. And then last meeting I mentioned 7.4 miles of underbuild in the Batty 2021 area, and that was about 88% complete. That is the grant required area, but the initial phase of construction that also encompasses some of 2022 as well is about 32 miles of underbuild, and they have over 18 miles of that built. And AEP has been completing around 1 to 1.5 miles of fiber each week. And then the first fiber service area is nearing completion, so that'll have to be completed before anyone else is hooked up. And there's still one overhead railroad crossing that needs to occur and a new pole to be placed before that happens, so.
So we have a few pictures. Let's see. Switching back and forth, you can't have this thing in presentation mode. Them pulling some of the line, of course, putting up a tower or putting up a telephone pole. So between Appalachian Power and Gigabeam, what's the contractor again?
Gudenkauf.
That's the subcontractor for Gigabeam. They're out in the field. Anybody have any questions on where the broadband stands?
Do they have a permit from the railroad to cross, the rail crossing?
AEP has agreements in place, and then yes, Gigabeam, it's been months that they paid their $15,000. They paid four $15,000 fees.
I know if you don't have one, that's a experience,
Yes,
that's a problem.
yeah, those have been paid.
Just brief information to share. I know you guys are aware that you're always chasing things. I got an email from Xfinity about Blacksburg service this week that piqued my interest. I thought I'd share that they told me to prepare for outages as they upgrade their network to allow them to, quote, deliver multi-gigabit upload and download speeds. So as soon as you get done with this one, we'll be chasing multi-gigabit speeds.
And that's Xfinity?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like the email that says they're lowering their costs.
Right, yeah.
No, that ain't gonna
The
happen.
idea is to keep costs the same forever, or higher, or higher.
They get you, they got you.
So as of right now, the only business for the July meeting is continuing the construction. So I'm thinking we cancel the July meeting, move it to August, which would be August 24th, if I can read that correctly.
August 20th.
20th, thank you. August 20th. As of July 1, the new chair and vice chair will take over, and I will consult you if there's any need for a special meeting or I greatly appreciate Joe's service and Mark's service. Being able to, when you're working with prospects, there's a lot of flexibility needed right when you need to sign a bunch of stuff. And so the flexibility in getting that done.
Okay, if everybody's okay with the August meeting, then we'll adjourn. Thank you.
Thank you.